Okay, guys. So, in our previous class, we talked about we've given a very good intro about what CAC is all about and what we need to know. So now these are the documents that you need to ask your client during the time of registration. Don't forget, if you have any question, down there on the comments link, you can actually drop your question and we'll attend to you shortly. Okay, so what are the things you need from your client during registration of CAC? The first thing is the proposed name of the business. You need to ask your client, okay, what do you intend for? What do you want us? What do you want this your business to answer? What's the name you want to give it? Then your client to tell you, okay, I want to answer these and all that. So you now after that you do what we call you do name search. You search for the name and confirm if the name is available or if somebody else is using the name. If somebody else is using the name, you have to look for another name. You just have to find a way to manipulate the name over and still get what you want. Else, you may just have to find a means to, sort yourself out or advise your client to use a better, fresh name. The next thing is a valid email. You need an email account. I want to warn you guys, please don't use the same email for two accounts during your time of registration. As you're attending to your clients, please don't use the same email for two accounts. Because you may end up not receiving a mail or you may end up being penalized. You need to be very, very careful with those CAC guys. So I can't forget my experience of how I had to pay. I think that was just my, should I say, actually, I was too in a hurry and I needed that stuff that I wanted to open a corporate account and I needed the CAC documentation. I forgot I saved it on my laptop. We're still going to talk about that when you get there, but when I went to access it to download it back on the website, I have to pay 5,000. So 5,000 naira for me to download it back. Now you need the business memorandum and article of association. You need to tell your client to write this and get it across to you. Else, there's also a default one that CAC provides on their portal. Statement of shared this informs CAC reservation and availability of names, and you need the names and addresses of the parties involved. So tell your client to give you the names of his home address, his office address. That's where the company is located at, or where the business is located at, and then statement of shared capital. So you also need recent photograph, passport. You don't need them to send you, give you a hard copy. Just tell them to snap a picture of themselves and send. You know the size of a what is it called, a passport. So statutory declaratory by name, address of the company secretary, address of the principal business offices. By the time we get here, we'll take time to talk about it and we'll see step by step of how it goes. So we move. Okay, conclusion here. Reaching a business is a positive forward tracking step to is a positive forward tracking step to take for your business. Yes, legalizing your business on anything you're doing, if you make it legal, is a very big win for you and is actually um and a very big advantage to you as a business owner or as someone that is into business. You can't afford not to, make best use of your business name. So be intentional about your business name and be intentional about building it and giving it all it needs. Now, yeah, advise people talk to people that are into business. See, get your business registered. It is very, very important. It is very, very, very important for you as a person. We've highlighted why you should consider getting a business name, and these are things you need to keep reminding your clients that they actually have need to do this, and they need to do it very, very do it both fast and on time. Okay, so there are things you need to know. The CAC website we're going to be working with. We're going to be working with cac.gov.ng. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be clicking them and I'll be opening them. Sorry, I'm have to go off screen. So CAC, let's check it out. For the first one, we have the first link. Why is it opening? Let's be copying them out. Post. I'm going to explain. Okay, let me explain them one after the other. They will understand. So I'll copy the second one. Don't mind the order I'm taking it. Is for a better understanding for us. That's why I have to do this here, so we can actually get to understand it better. Oh, sorry guys. Let me post the second one. Sorry, we're taking. Let me get the third one. And then let me get the fourth one. Okay, so let's do this. First is the cac.gov.ng. Are you seeing this web address? CAC dot, forget about this HTTPS. Those of us that are into the use internet, you understand. So cac.gov.ng, that's their main official website. You know, this CAC is a subdomain. This gov.ng is actually the main domain. I think every of Nigerian parastars, a lot of them use whatever is the name .gov.ng. Now, look at the second. So, hold on. While we're waiting for the official website, let's look at this. Now, beautiful. So, this is the first interface we're going to interact with when you log in. Now, this is the place for you to register your client or to register a business name, a corporate body, and an incorporation. So let me just quickly talk about this. A business name is just like a business name is just, what's the name of your business? What do you want it to answer? There's not big deal about it. It's just, this is the name of the business. This is what I want the business to be associated with. This is what the business name is just owned and managed by one single person. Okay, I think I'm going to make a video to briefly talk about the whole concept of business name, a corporation, and then all that. So this is we are going to. So this is pre. Pre means about to, like before. So it's like a more of telling you that this is the first interface you interact with before. This is the first interface you interact with before registering your CAC. You get it before you get your CAC registered. Then post is when you've registered your CAC. After you've registered, now this place now is, these people that have access to these are always mostly lawyers, and which other people are they called? People that have this law license. So because during the course of applying as during the course of registration, let me assume I want to register now. Or okay, okay, I think, where is that registration? If I want to register as this thing you have, I'm going to put you guys through on how to register for this post CAC. But one of the things they're going to require from you is, as a legal practitioner, I think this is your, should I say, license or so then all you need to do at this junction, you put your username and password. We're going to talk about how to register the post to become a client. Now this is JTB, joint tax body. Now no need of generating your tax number independent. At this junction now, what you're going to be doing is you they've incorporated the whole taxation stuff. So here now you register for your tin number, which is what you'll be using to file your annual returns. Okay. So your tin number is, you don't need to go to their office again. You don't need to go to FIRS, that's Finland Internal Revenue, or I think that's what they are called. So you no longer need to do that. Everything is done here. Like the system has been digitalized. CSC is one of the a very good kudos that I'll give to our government. They are really trying, in doing this. Then this is this one is still loading, but just know that this is official website. I hope in our next video we're going to it's done loading, and then we're going to see what it looks like. So guys, before we go briefly out of this, now let me talk about this thing. Now please, I want to bring your attention to something. Yeah, let me use this. Now always use different email accounts when you are registering, when you are registering a CAC account for your client, either a business name or a corporate body. Then number two is, immediately you're done, after the whole stuff, if you've been certified and given your certificate, please download it. Download it. In fact, save it to your email. If mistakenly for any reason you want to go and download those documents, you have to pay, is it 5,000 naira? Yes, that was a bank, and I needed a document for something. I can't remember where I saved it, and I know I normally saved a lot of my files on the cloud, but then I forgot to save it wherever it is, and I forgot to. I can't remember where I saved it on the system. I had to go online and I had to pay 5,000 naira to get it saved. So please, next time, don't be very intentional about this thing. Be very intentional about the, what is it called, downloading your certificate, so you don't have to accumulate unnecessary debt. And then okay, file your annual return. There's what we call annual return. Every year, I think you have to pay a certain amount of money to tell them you're active, so that they'll keep your business name active. They will certify, say this guy is working. And then finally, be careful of startup dates during registration. I want to talk this. Oh, if the business started 20 years ago, I want to register it today, please. Don't go and tell CS it started in 2000, and I think this is 2024. It started 2000. I want to register it today. CS will say, okay, so you have been illegally operating without our consent. That's how they will file you unnecessary, and they will build life out of it. So please, to be on the safe side, if the business you're raising today, make sure the day your client pays him money, make sure na that very day, like it's that very day that you still give him that you are reaching the business. Give it that date, because that's the date that will come with the certificate of incorporation when it's given to you. So okay, guys. So in the next video, we're going to talk about the different, what is it called? These different CAC. Let's understand the concept, business name, corporate bodies, and all that. So for that and more, let me see you guys on the next video. Thank you very much.